Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today, I rise to recognize and commend two of my young constituents from Daniel Island, South Carolina, Ella and Owen Rogers. Ella is 14 and Owen is 17, and their efforts to support of Ukraine and standing in solidarity with the Ukrainian people during one of the toughest times in Ukraine's history. They are both descendants of their great-great-grandfather Joseph, who was born in Galicia, Ukraine. Joseph was forced to flee to the United States during the early 20th century due to the armed conflict between Austrian and Russian empires trying to occupy the region. The story of their family history shows similarities to what the world has witnessed in the last few months during the beginning of the unconscionable and illegal invasion of Ukraine by Russian forces in late February. As Ella and Owen Rogers have witnessed these atrocities, as my teenage kids, who are very similar in age, these kids have seen these atrocities, have witnessed these war crimes. They've seen it all over social media and television, but they've spoken with their uncle recently, who'd been providing humanitarian and military intelligence aid in Warsaw, Poland at the time. And they decided the best way to make a difference was through providing nourishment to mothers and children who are fleeing their home country of Ukraine. And I was recently in Warsaw and in Poland a few weeks ago, witnessing the women and children fleeing Ukraine and coming into the country. There are millions of families, particularly women and kids, who've been displaced because their fathers and husbands and partners are staying back home in Ukraine to fight this war. But they have rallied their relatives, their friends, their neighbors, the amazing community of Daniel Island and the Low Country. Ella and Owen have raised over $7,000 for the World Central Kitchen, which is an organization which provides food and nourishment to communities around the world in times of conflict, crisis, and war. Ella and Owen are just one example of the type of compassion and empathy that we see each and every day in the Low Country. The great people of the Low Country show not only to their fellow citizens, the state of South Carolina, our nation, and around the world. There are no strangers they've ever met, and everyone is witnessing great hope for the future of Ukraine. I hope that the story of Ella and Owen can serve as an inspiration to others who stand up for what's right, even when it seems like there's nothing that can be done in the face of hardship. They have shown hard work, they've shown that we need to do the right thing, and they've shown people that they care. And now more than ever, it's important that we do all we can to support our friends in Ukraine to help them during this critical crisis. I want to thank you again to the Rogers family and to the incredible work ethic that Ella and Owen have shown the Low Country in the state of South Carolina. Thank you and God bless.